आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।
Today, most unfortunately, top Congress leader who said that Congress means Muslim and Muslims mean Congress has abused and insulted Hinduism, saying how many deities are there among Hindus. He says there are deities for people who drink, for people who demand chicken, for people who eat dal rice, for people who are unmarried, and those who are married twice. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not an ordinary Congress leader, it is Rahul Gandhi's right-hand man, Revanth Reddy, who is also a chief minister. If the Congress party has decided that it is going to be a Muslim party and a party which represents only Muslim interests, that does not allow it to deride and insult Hindus and Hinduism in the process of appeasing Muslims and the Muslim vote bank. Let's debate.
చేసుకున్నోనికి హనుమంతుడు ఉన్నాడు, 2 పెళ్లిళ్ళు చేసుకున్నోనికి ఇంకొక ఆయన దేవుడు ఉన్నాడు, మందు తాగేటోళ్ళ కో దేవుడు ఉన్నాడు, ఎల్లమ్మ పోషమ్మ మైసమ్మ కళ్ళు గొయ్యాలి కోడి గొయ్యాలి అనేటోళ్ళకు.
That was Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy unabashedly targeting the Hindu sentiment. A Chief Minister of a state ruled by the Congress party, the largest opposition party in India. If insulting Hindu gods was not enough, watch how he justifies his comment for an entire minute.
హిందువులలో ఎన్ని దేవతలు ఉండ్రు, ఎంతమంది దేవుళ్ళు? 3 కోట్లు ఉందా? ఎందుకున్నాయి? పెళ్లి చేసుకోవడానికి హనుమంతుడు ఉన్నాడు, 2 పెళ్లిళ్ళు చేసుకునేటోనికి ఇంకొక ఆయన దేవుడు ఉన్నాడు, మందు తాగేటోళ్ళ కో దేవుడు ఉన్నాడు, ఎల్లమ్మ పోషమ్మ మైసమ్మ కళ్ళు గొయ్యాలి కోడి గొయ్యాలి అనేటోళ్ళకు, పప్పన్నం తినేటోళ్ళకు కూడా దేవుడు ఉండు. అవునా? అన్ని రకాల దేవుళ్ళు ఉన్నారు.
The controversy snowballed right after as the streets of Hyderabad witnessed protest against Revanth Reddy. The BJP was quick to pick up the issue and call out Congress's habitual tactic of endorsing anti-Hindu discourse.
जिस प्रकार से हिंदू देवी देवताओं के बारे में अपमानजनक, अवांछनीय कमेंट किए हैं, उसे किसी भी कीमत पर बर्दाश्त नहीं किया जा सकता।
देखिए, कांग्रेस पार्टी एक मुहिम चला रखा है हिंदुओं के खिलाफ। ना वो भारत के संविधान में भरोसा रखता हो और ना वो भारत की संस्कृति से वास्ता रखता हो।
कांग्रेस के एटीएम रेवंत रेड्डी जी ने कहा है आज हिंदू देवी देवताओं के लिए ये न केवल आपत्तिजनक है, ये घृणक है।
An open attack against Hindus by a sitting chief minister and a party high command radio silent. It's a new low for the party that preaches action against hate speech.
I will again begin with a very basic question. I think I have been asking for this. Dushyant Sridhar, well-known Hindu scholar, welcome. YG Madhuvanti, welcome. Pularao, I have been asking Sonia Gandhi to publicly declare her religion. Is she a Catholic Christian or a Christian from any other Christian church or sect or group, or is she Hindu? Secondly, is Rahul Gandhi Hindu, a Janeudhari Hindu, as has been claimed? Is he a practicing Hindu or is he a Christian? We are not sure, because his mother, has not publicly declared whether she is Hindu. Now, not that it makes a difference. If you abuse Hindus, it doesn't matter. I will not ascribe it to any motive but your lack of knowledge and your ignorance if you're going to insult Hindus. But if you're going to insult Hindus' gods, if you're going to insult Hindu faith, if you're going to abuse Hindus, if you're going to mock Hindus, if this was said about any other religion, Abdul Razak would say, Sartan se juda. You speak 1/10 of all of this, 1/10 about Muslims or Islam. Madhuvanti, what would happen?
Sartan se juda.
Sartan se juda. But for Hindus, you have to be secular.
Sir, please understand the intent.
Should I start commenting on your religion?
Please understand the intent. He
Should any
doesn't
of us
mean to
comment on your
provoke or
religion, your
insult.
religious faith, and mock you and deride you and caricature your religion? What will be your response?
Arnab ji,
No, you are
Hinduism-
caricaturing. You are
Arnab ji,
caricaturing.
Hinduism is very
You
vast
cannot
and
comment
pluralistic.
on Vedic
If you-
civilization because you don't know. My question is, why are you caricaturing Hinduism? Because
that
you
is
want to
blasphemous
appease
what you are
Muslims.
talking. But
I
what
would
I'm
also
saying-
tell Muslims, not only Hindus must reject Congress,
Arnab
even
ji,
Muslims
please come
should
to
reject
South India. I will
Congress.
show you the way Ganesha is celebrated here, Ganesh Chaturthi. Arnab ji, you should please come to South India and see how Ganesh Chaturthi is celebrated here and the kind of different Ganeshas we have. You know, please understand the intent behind what he
What
has
do
said.
you
and
know
he has
about Ganesh
himself,
Chaturthi?
You know, explain that
What
he's
do
telling
you
it
know
in a
about
lighter
Ganesh
vein.
Chaturthi?
I do visit Ganesha pandals.
No, I do visit. I mean, don't
I
do
have
this.
a lot of Hindu friends. I'm an
You have
Indian.
Hindu friends. Religion is not a party.
I am an Indian. I have a lot
Religion
of
is not a
Hindu
party
friends.
that
We
you
celebrate.
attend.
We together
Don't
celebrate.
stop this fakery on me. Dushyant Sridhar,
He is just given a example.
example of what? Example of what? Tell Dushyant Sridhar, I'd like to have him respond. Dushyant, just listen to his argument. Yeah, what example of
Pluralism.
what?
Example of pluralism. Example of pluralism. Diversity. Even in a single religion, in a single community, there is vast difference. But everything joins together as one Hindutva. That's what he has meant. He himself has said in Telugu, I understand Telugu. He has said he is saying this in a lighter way.
How many kinds of nikah
He has
halala
put
are
this as
allowed?
an example.
How many
He does not
types
intend to provoke.
how many types of nikah halala are allowed? Between a 75-year-old and a 10-year-old? Between an 80-year-old,
please, let us
between an
not get
80-year-old
into-
raping a
let us
9-year-old,
not get into
between an
comparison.
85-year-old sexually abusing and
Arnab ji,
assaulting
even
a
he is a
10-year-old, how many forms of
practicing
nikah
Hindu.
halala are allowed?
Arnab ji,
How
let
many
us
forms
not
of nikah
compare,
halala?
let us not
Rape
get
of
into
young girls is
comparison.
allowed
He
in the
is
name of
also
nikah
a
halala.
practicing Hindu.
Yeah.
He comes from ABVP. Arnab ji, now he might have joined Congress, but earlier he was in ABVP. He has a RSS background. Even he is a Hindu. He did not intend to insult Hindutva, Hinduism. It is not provocation, neither insult. It was just an example. He has himself convinced people sitting out there. Everybody listening was a Hindu. He was not addressing a Muslim conference there. It was a party meeting. All Hindus are sitting. He's just saying that in a example way. He is not trying to, insult the Hindu deities.
Is he Hindu?
It was not an insult.
Is
Only
Revanth Reddy
BJP
Hindu?
feels that as an
What is
insult.
Revanth Reddy's religion?
Very devout Hindu.
Sir, he comes from ABVP. He has a RSS background, Akhil Bharatiya Vidya Parishad background. He comes from that background. He is a practicing Hindu. 100% Hindu. Now BJP behaves like custodians of Hindutva. They have not done anything for Hindus, that is different. But they want this to keep boiling. Congress equals to Muslims. They are insulting Hindu gods. Only for politics. This is not the way. Modi ji inaugurates temples. And Shankaracharyas are sitting and watching there as chief guests. Is this not questionable? Why is BJP feeling it, Arnab ji?
Arnab, can I respond?
I'll bring in Dushyant Sridhar in right now. Yes, Dushyant.
Namaskaram, Arnab. Namaskaram to my fellow panelists. At the outset, the state of Telangana gave birth to one of the greatest saints called Bhadrachala Ramadas 400 years before. And he was extremely devoted to Rama and to Hanuman. It is such a shame that a person who has been elected, a person who has taken the oath, is now reducing Hanuman to a deity for unmarried people. Probably was he advised by one of his party leaders who is still unmarried that he worships Hanuman? Point number one. There is a way of putting in pluralism. I'm sure the person in the panel may have not read the scriptures and is just rambling about. There is a way of putting pluralism in Hinduism. It is not to say that a person has two wives, he is one God. A person is the other person who's unmarried worships. This is in the courteous and the sophisticated way of putting things. And nobody here on the panel has the right to say that he is a devout Hindu. Whether the person is from ABVP, BJP, Congress, or any party, doesn't matter. A person who's non-political like me, a citizen of India, feels offended with such statements. These are not the statements that need to come from a chief minister, from a sitting chief minister.
Why should you be offended?
Why,
Sir, why should you be offended?
Well,
have you toured the entire country? Have you gone to the entire country?
You don't
have you signed different sacrifices?
You have no jurisdiction.
Different sacrifices.
I am a practicing Hindu. I feel offended. How dare you say that I should not get offended?
Prohibits. Sir, one temple allows
sacrifice. Statements that are
one
dead,
temple
ditched and drunken,
sacrifice.
No, they are saying that what Congress party is saying tonight. One minute, what Congress party is saying tonight, that Hindus have a god for people who drink alcohol. He's saying Hindus have a god for drunkards. Pulara, watch your words carefully when I ask you. 1 minute. The Congress party is saying this. Please explain this and elaborate on it.
Okay,
secondly, how is it that Hindus are always expected that you will be politically correct when it comes to Muslims or to Islam?
First and foremost,
you will even allow Muslims to intellectualize the concept of jihad. But about Muslims, if you say anything about their faith, however unreasonable parts of it may be, and there are unreasonable parts of Islam. If you question them about nikah halala, how does nikah halala allow a 80-year-old man to sexually assault a 12-year-old girl? They will say sartan se juda. But they can know, Pulla, there is a limit. Okay? You insult our gods. You insult our gods. You insult Sengol.
I read every word of what
you question the ideals of Hinduism.
I read
You meet Father George Punaiya, who told Rahul that Jesus Christ is a real God, not like Shakti and all. Your great-grandfather Nehru wanted to use taxpayer money to build the Babri Masjid.
Yeah, but his father.
Your great-grandfather Nehru was against the construction of the Somnath temple.
Rajiv Gandhi opened the Ram temple.
Your grandmother Indira Gandhi ordered brutal action against those protesting against cow slaughter. 250 sadhus were killed. Your mother Sonia Gandhi remains quiet when sadhus are killed in Palghar. Your mother Sonia Gandhi says in any communal riot, Hindus are the ones who are to be punished. You yourself support saffron terrorism, the idea of saffron terrorism.
It was Nizam of Hyderabad.
You have insulted the religion of 100 crore Indians. Now let's see what happens. Simple. Madhuvanti, they've done it.
You're not giving me a chance to speak.
What is there to speak? I would like to see even one out of the 100 billion Hindus votes for the Congress party.
Hinduism is a polytheistic religion. Revanth Reddy said nothing wrong. Please don't make words for him. He elaborated that we are a tolerant religion. We are an accommodating religion.
Sir, I'm sorry.
Please, let me finish. I will not disturb you. Can I speak for 15 seconds? What he said, otherwise you go ahead. I'll listen to you. But you see, he never said anything out of context. He said, be like that. Be like the Hindus. Accommodate other views. Don't fight. Don't have one point of view. He said everything like that. He said
so
it's an accommodating religion.
Why should Hindus be expected to be liberal enough to see this perverse interpretation of their religion? All perverse comments will be made about Hindus. But if you make a comment about Muslims, then what happens?
If you make a comment about
Muslims, riots.
That's a different subject. What Revanth Reddy said, it's nothing false. He's a good Hindu. He said we are accommodating, we are tolerant.
Madhuvanti, no, it's not. You are mocking.
That's what he said.
Can I please come in at least now?
Madhuvanti is on the debate. Madhuvanti.
Basically, they are trying to cover up what Revanth Reddy did. And they are trying to change the entire narrative, Arnabji. He has taken oath under the Constitution of India. His leader, Rahul Gandhi, carries the Constitution book like an artifact outside the parliament. What does the Constitution say? Rahul Gandhi's grandmother added the word secular into the Constitution. If you are a CM, you've taken oath under the Constitution of India, what right do you have to mock any religion? Be it Hinduism, be it Islam, be it Christianity. And I also understand Telugu, sir. వాడు చెప్పేది అలా కాదు. ఎంతమంది హిందూ గాడ్స్ ఉన్నారంట. That's not the way you say that Hinduism is a pluralistic religion. We also know Telugu, sir. And the way he said it was mockery. We are angry. At this moment, as I speak, we are having to fight to light a lamp in the Tiruparamkundram hill after the High Court has given an order saying we can light it at the Deepam.
I won't jump.
At the Deepam pillar. But we are being fought. We are being fought by the police, by the government in Tamil Nadu, where DMK is the ally of the Congress. This is the narrative. You want minority votes? Please go get the minority votes. But not at the cost of hurting the sentiment of 100 crore majority Hindus. And if you're going to do this, we Hindus are not going to keep quiet, sir. The narrative is wrong. You are setting a wrong narrative. You can say no. All through this debate, I don't care. But you are setting a wrong narrative, sir. Revanth Reddy meant to mock the Hindus. And if he does not understand the significance of Hanuman, I feel sorry for him.
I was surprised. I was totally surprised. I was surprised at how cogent he was, how clear he was, how good, how well he said it. It's an accommodating religion. It's a great religion. Why are you ashamed of what he said?
Where did he say that, sir?
He said that.
No, the thing is, Pulla, there is a difference. When you use the word accommodative, let me take up on the word accommodative, because that word is often used as some kind of bait for Hindus.
Exactly.
Hindus, when they were made to pay jizya, right, by Aurangzeb and all these Tughlaqi leaders, they were told, you are so accommodative, you are paying jizya. Right? When temples were destroyed to build mosques by Qutubuddin Aibak, Hindus were told, you are so accommodative, you are the elder brother, you are even sacrificing your temples. When Aurangzeb demolished the Kashi Vishwanath temple, you listen carefully, what's your name? Are you listening to me or not? Razak. When Aurangzeb demolished Kashi Vishwanath temple in Varanasi, when destroyed Somnath temple in Mathura, then you said, Hindus are very accommodative. They even allowed Somnath temple to be destroyed. When Muhammad bin Tughlaq destroyed several temples during campaigns, people like Razak, they love Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Alauddin Khilji destroyed temples in Gujarat. They said, Hindus are so accommodative, they're allowing all the temples in Gujarat to also be destroyed. And this is the word. I want to address the Hindu community now. Ladies and gentlemen, from Ghori to Khilji to Rahul Gandhi to Owaisi, every time Hindus are told, if somebody slaps you on one cheek, show the other cheek and become a good Hindu. 1 minute. From Muhammad bin Kazim to Ghazni, to Muhammad Ghori, to Alauddin Khilji, to Rahul Gandhi.
We are not sitting here.
I am saying Hindus are not going to take it lying down. The difference is now we will question you.
Let us not dig deeper.
We will question you.
Today.
You must understand what is written in the Bhagavad Gita. Hinduism always says ahimsa.
Sir, it is not a Muslim
Hinduism always says ahimsa. But Hinduism also teaches struggle and to fight.
Practicing.
To fight. We don't teach jihad to our children.
Not made by a Muslim.
Hindus don't teach jihad to their children. Hindus don't teach jihad. But don't expect Hindus to sit there and not question this abuse.
Jihad is a pure word. It's a religious obligation.
Okay, you do jihad.
Is not atank.
We don't teach jihad.
I have to say this time, he got it slightly wrong.
No, nobody's got it wrong. Do you agree in the concept of kafir? Pularao? Do you agree with the concept of kafir?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Then you got it totally wrong. I want you to tell Abdul Razak that he is not for the concept of kafir.
You should understand in what.
There's nothing to understand. Ask him, does he consider Dushyant Sridhar a kafir?
Kafir is not for the kafir of today.
Ask him whether he considered Dushyant Sridhar a kafir.
The concept of kafir is not for the kafirs of today.
Oh, kafirs of the past.
The concept of kafirs is not for the kafirs of today.
Then drop the use of the word, na?
We should understand.
Then from your masjids and your madrasas, why do you speak about kafir and jihad? From your masjids and madrasas, why do you talk about kafir and jihad?
We
Tell
never
them
speak
to
about
ban
that.
the
It
word
is
kafir
BJP
and
made.
jihad from all madrasas and
Sir,
masjids.
we are not speaking about kafir.
Arey,
Jihad we
tell
do
them to
speak.
ban the use of the word kafir, na?
Jihad means striving.
Jihad.
Striving.
Anyway.
Jihad means striving.
Dushyant Sridhar, ladies and gentlemen, we have a
Kafir
hot
means
debate.
non-believer. They
Arnab,
are accommodative as well.
Yeah, Dushyant.
Arnab, I heard Sri Pulla Rao ji speak. He says that Hinduism is a polytheistic, very inclusive, very pluralistic religion. This was what the Honorable CM was saying. If he believed that Hinduism, for an example, has to be given for a pluralistic religion, and that is Hinduism, then he is otherwise not getting the examples of other religion. So he means to say that the other Western religions are not pluralistic. One. Second thing, he says it's a pluralistic religion. So he was saying that the society has to behave that way. So is he telling the Muslims to behave like Hindus, being very tolerant? So his advice was for the Muslims. So he, in system, he believes that Muslims are not tolerant. That is why he's giving an example of the Hindus. Will Pulla Rao agree to this?
You should be happy. You should be happy. He said
No, you tell. You don't have to agree whether I have to be
great.
happy or not. I will choose when to be happy. You just
Our
have to say,
religion is
answer
great,
the
he said.
question, Mr.
We are
Pulla
not-
Rao. Do not go rambling and beating around the bush.
Religion of the book. Our religion is great.
Dushyant.
It can tolerate you.
Hinduism is pluralistic and Islam is non-pluralistic. And the advice is given to the
There was
Muslims.
a
Say
time.
it now. You don't have to ramble here. Please don't do that.
No, you don't have to twist the subject. He said the right
It's not
thing.
twisting. It is
Dushyant.
picking up sentences and
In the
words.
context of history.
Dushyant, down. What's happening, Aditi?
Go back 100 years.
Why are you putting Dushyant's audio down, Aditi?
Therefore, you see, you have to listen. He has said the right thing.
Oh, come on. We have listened for too
Why?
many centuries
By
and years.
default.
Just because of your age, you cannot just
Why?
command others. Make a point, have the audacity to answer. Do not try to give Mr. Pulla Rao. Age doesn't give one person wisdom.
you have
It is
to-
only your sentences that I have used. So, in premise, he believes that Hinduism is pluralistic. He believes that Hinduism is tolerant. Then he's giving it to the non-Hindus.
Hinduism is not so tolerant that we will not speak about who killed 650 Kashmiri Pandits. Hinduism is not so tolerant that we won't talk about who raped Kashmiri women. Hinduism is not so tolerant that we will not question why Aurangzeb demolished the Kashi Vishwanath temple. Don't give me that fake tolerant view about Hinduism. Hinduism
Who
is
was the Home
righteous,
Minister?
but tolerance
Who
is.
was the Home
I'm not going to tolerate Khilji and Gori and Aurangzeb and Muhammad bin Qasim and Mahmud of Ghazni.
Madhuvanti,
Don't teach me that tolerance. I'm not that kind of tolerant Hindu. We are not that kind of tolerant Hindu. We are representative of the real Hinduism. And India is not governed by Islamic theology and never will be. Ladies and gentlemen, on the other hand, tonight we live in very difficult times. At times like this, ladies and gentlemen, it is important to ask why someone in Parliament is talking of jihad. What's the need? When I'm back.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला। सिप सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप।